A meeting of generations, the youth of 1976 and the millennial generation in passionate engagement. Education, economic opportunities and land reform still on the minds of the youth of today.
I'm a student myself and I worry about, will I have to go to the nearest robot before I can get recognition and be able to utilize my certificate?
And in the heat of the moment, a sobering reminder.
We must bring it to the consciousness of the youth that whilst you have the right to whatever, rights go together with responsibility. You have the right to protest, but you do not have the right to torch down a building. For you to torch down an edifice like the Law Library of Wits University with its rich culture, you are attacking the very symbols of freedom. You are attacking the very symbols of emancipation.
Centuries later, colonialism, racism, and access to free higher education are issues that the youth of today are still grappling with.
Our education is colonized. Our religion is colonized. The way I'm dressed, the way I walk, the way I eat colonization. I sleep. I talk colonization as I speak. So we will be busy every day dealing with fruits instead of dealing with the root. And we are here to ask our government and all those who are in charge to say, can you have the bravery to disarm certain people and arm others so that this country can go into the direction where we want it to be?
The government concedes that a lot still needs to be done.
As long as we do not dismantle the mini-states that have been built, where people live in gated communities with their own security system, healthcare system, schooling system, completely cut off, and only complain when that mini-state that they live in gets disrupted. That as long as we do not disrupt that, the ideal of a non-racist, non-sexist and democratic and prosperous society will not be achieved.
Also weighing in on the conversation is one of the leaders of the class of 1976.
When we fought the struggle that time, Buti, it was a struggle of let the doors of learning and culture be open to all. It is still the same struggle that says when the doors of learning and culture are open to all, don't close the door for the poor. Don't open it up. Maybe in 1976, we opened the door slightly. It is this younger generation in this level of education that now they must start kicking those doors open.
With the doors of higher learning barricaded by a lack of funds, the public broadcaster is pioneering yet another initiative aimed at making tertiary qualification a reality for today's youth.
Those who are doing business with SABC, the condition is you contribute a certain percentage before we do business with you. And we as SABC, we don't want to manage that money. We will contribute to the foundation of the SABC so that they can take care of distributing such funds to the students.
2016 marks the 40th anniversary of the 1976 Soweto student uprising.